Hey everybody, it's time for the Friday after Bill Burr's Thursday, Monday morning podcast. And I decided, since he's so fucking backwards on his schedule and wants to post this shit fucking Mondays, was late as hell. I had no time to do anything as far as my reactions. It had to just be what I thought was what I thought. And then I'm gonna say today, because I'm doing it early. Fuck it. You wanna put your shit on random schedules? I'm gonna put my shit on a random schedule. So I'm gonna post my Friday on a Thursday night. How do you like that, Bill? Yeah, we're fucking one up in your back. Yeah, so fuck it. You want to be early, this weekend? I'll be early this weekend. Since you made me late, I'll fucking, I'll be early for you being early. But so Bill's got a cold. And he said, no good deed goes unpunished, because he got it from doing that show for his friend. And, the funny thing is, I think about stuff like that because I think a lot of everybody who's listening, myself included speaking, can agree that if you feel like you're a good person, you feel like you're doing good things, your good deeds, it does feel like no good deed goes unpunished. The nicer you are, that's like I was saying before about my ex-wife, like me being too caring and too loving or nice or whatever. It's like sometimes she just wanted that guy to be like, I don't fucking care that you're crying. Fucking call your mom. I don't know. But yeah, the whole nice guys finish last. No good deed goes unpunished. It's all, it's fucking, the proof is in the pudding. And the pudding is, the pudding is only with the good looking girls and the, the people that think good of them, that think highly of themselves, which, usually end up fucking, running a country or some dumb shit and ruining the world. But let's see. Now, moving on. Bill said that he pays for no commercials, like on YouTube. And my first thought was, if you're paying for no commercials on YouTube, I mean, I don't have commercials anyway that I know of, or if there are, that's YouTube. That's not me. But I was thinking, if you're on fucking YouTube, you're making your own mayonnaise. He's so bored and sick that he's painting his model. I was gonna say his toy plane, but I'd like a model plane. So he's painting his plane, playing with his toys in between his Twinkle Toe shows, the Dingleberry and Dingleburr plays, which he said he fucked up a line finally and just blanked it, which I've done that a couple times on the podcast, and I just fucking have to try and hurry up and catch back where I'm at, like he said he did. Luckily, he's got someone to fucking, to go off of as far as lines. If I fuck up, I just I'm looking at my notes like, where was I, and hope to God I can fucking catch it back on before everybody fucking quits listening. But yeah, so find a way to my back alley, small ass, nobody knows about fucking channel and listen to me, Bill. You fucking pay for no commercials. Well, so I should be free. I should be right up there on your For You fucking recommended page. Because we're fucking popular. That's how we're doing it now. We're going big, make YouTube great again. Oh, no, and then I love it how he tells the story about the cop and the protesters, and he's like, they're in the street blocking the road, which, I mean, people have been doing that for fucking, forever, I feel like, for protests. The whole point is you're disturbing, I don't want to say, you're not supposed to disturb the peace, but you're causing an, what do they call it? Man, what's the word I'm looking for? An inconvenience. You're inconveniencing people, and it's making them aware of this issue. And it's funny, he says, aren't you supposed to be happy? Who's happy? Like, when have you ever gone to, say you went to a Black Lives Matter rally, right? Say he says, our people, white people. So I'm white. Say I went to a Black Lives Matter rally. Was I supposed to leave it? If I'm supporting, right? I'm supporting. Black lives do matter. Okay, so there you go. Was I supposed to leave the rally happy? Was I supposed to leave like, yay, I'm so happy now that all black people matter. This is amazing. Just things worked out great. Like, no, that's the whole point of the rally. I mean, it's not, the point isn't to be angry. You know, it's not like, them goddamn fucking white people, you motherfucker. And it's, no, that's not the full, I mean, you know, that's not the what the point of it is. The point is like, hey, you see me over here? I'm a person too, you know? That was the point. But when you leave that rally, you're supposed to be like, yeah, you know, they're people too. Like, who cares what skin color, you know, yada yada. You're supposed to support all that. But he said you leave happy. So I don't get, like, the environmentalists, like, say the cop didn't come barging in fucking monster truck style, crashing through trailers and shit. Say the cop just showed up and was like, you know, you vegan ladies or you liberal, whatever, you know, Bill said. What if the cop just said, I'm sorry, but you gotta leave? And what if they just said, okay, and then they fucking left, and they were like, we're so happy that we got to say our piece, and you know, in the time we blocked the road, we saved like 3 trees. Like, you know, they're not gonna go home happy, you know, like, well, we did what we came here to do. And we're done. That's all we needed to do. We're happy. We're happy with the results. That's not how I don't know where he came up with that, but that's not how it works. Usually it's angry. That's why you're fucking protesting or having an issue in the first place. But yeah. So in Bill's words, plowing right ahead here. No, that was fucking great. Super conservative fucking yeehaw redneck cop plowing through fucking trailers and pointing guns at super liberal fucking standing up, you know, being extra woke, fucking standing at 5 people blocking the street. What size street was this? Like a fucking 1 lane each way? Was this like a fucking back street? Oh man, some fucking good stories, Bill. And yeah, and speaking on fucking being bored in your apartment or whatever, and doing your, you know, Dingle Burr show, and you're bored and you're sick, and Bill said he made her, come on, you fucking seatbelt, Jesus Christ, this thing's tight. I'm not even hitting the brakes. There we go. All right, sorry about that. No, he's talking about being bored in the apartment, and he was talking about making some fucking homemade remedy medicine shit for his cold, which I'm not against home remedies. I'm not, you know, what do they call it? Homeopathic or whatever. You know, I'm not against it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. My grandma taught me an old, you know, wives' tale kind of, you know, witches, you know, way, kind of old school, you know, fucking farm way of helping when you got that shit in your throat. Like Bill was talking about he's got the ginger and honey and you know, whatever extract and fucking this and that. And that sounded gross as fuck to me, just being honest. And then when you heard him, he's like, I'm gonna take a sip of my brew or whatever the fuck he called it. And then you hear him do the gulp, but it's like the greasiest, like gulpiest sound. It reminds me of, you know, those people that can't stand hearing someone chew. You just got that fucking that sloppy fucking wet noodle sound, and that's what I heard when he swallowed. And I thought, I'd never want to hear this man do a full gulp swallow again in my life. Like if it was Nikki Glazer or fucking somebody else, maybe we can do a gulp sound and it might be different, but man to man, that was not what I wanted to hear, especially with the wet noodle sound. I know you're sick, he's sick, whatever. I'm saying you're like, I'm fucking talking to him. Oh, on that note, Bill fucking says he's telling a story. Oh, it's the one where he didn't stop for the cop, which the cop that he didn't stop for, he's just a fucking, like, a meter maid guy. He's, you know, he's I mean, yeah, he's in uniform, but all he does, his job is to watch that fucking booth, you know, for security reasons. And Bill feels like a hard ass, like a fucking fugitive, because he was doing 50 down that road. Dude, and like, yeah, that I'm not, you said it wasn't safe, Bill said it wasn't safe, but Come on, dude. You think that he's gonna start running, like on foot, and fucking radio in, like, we got a rental sedan doing 50 towards the gas. This guy must be late for his flight. I need all units. I need a helicopter. I need all flights grounded. Over him fucking doing 50, in a rental car. And then he says he had to pull back up to the guy to turn the car in. For one, even if he noticed you, I don't think, like I said, it's not his job to fucking... If he was going to pull you over and that was his job, I think he would have fucking chased you in a car. Or at least on a bicycle. Like, I was thinking a bike cop, like a bicycle cop. But I don't even think he had that. Like, and then I'm thinking, what did he have? Like a little red, like the old 60s, 70s, when you see the cops and they slap that red, the single red light on the roof of the car, and you got that brrr, brrr, oh, the fucking old cops. I'm thinking, what does he have one of those and he stuck it on his hat? Like, how do you know he was pulling you over? But no, so then he fucking feels like a badass. But yeah, he says, did I ever tell you this story? And my first thought was, well, for one, you never fucking talked to me, buddy. We've never talked. And then he says, most people he meets and he shoots the shit with are cool. And it's like, well, that's the whole fucking reason I made the podcast, was to be able to meet you and shoot the shit with you and fucking, he says it's 80-20, like 80% roughly are cool and roughly 20% are fucking assholes or weird. Dude, I'm telling you, I'll split the 10-10. I'll give you a 50-50. That will be fucking cool. But no, it was funny because he says, have I ever told you? Like, that's like me saying right now, like, you guys ever hear the story about when I pissed the bed when I was 4? Like, nobody fucking knows me listening to this. No, half the people don't give a shit. The people listening to Bill, not that we fans don't give a shit, but saying have I told you, that it's, that definitely shows that he feels like he's talking to family or something, because it's like, no, I haven't fucking been told anything, especially not personal, or personally. I don't know if any of you guys that are fucking fans, ever fucking listen to Bill. I don't know if you ever left you a voicemail like, hey, just in case you missed what I said on the podcast, I wanted to let you know, I almost got pulled over and fucking, blah, blah, blah. So, no, that's fucking hilarious because, I'd say nobody fucking knows these stories, dude, unless you told them before. And if that's the case, if you've already told the story and you're telling the same exact story, you should change your podcast up, or maybe retire the fucking thing. Or like I said, contract me out, help the little guys, contract me out to do the podcast for you. I'm just as fucking stupid, if not more stupid. So I can fucking be dumb. He talks about the what I'm gonna say with the nuke. Oh my gosh, the fucking news. I'm gonna say what the nuke said. The nuclear bomb. No, the news said that something about the woke Snow White, which he called Cinderella. I still know what he meant, but it's Snow White, and I get it. She's supposed to have skin as fair as, or as white as snow, or what. Like, that's the whole point of the name. So I get it, but at the same time, it is fucking stupid. Come on, dude. And to be honest, if you're gonna be even racist, or if you're gonna even take the fucking racial point of view on this, fucking the Mermaid movie, that girl was like, I don't want to say full black. I don't know what you consider full black. Like, if there's a fucking, a certain tone where once you hit that skin color, it's, full versus mixed versus whatever. But she was darker. Not that a mermaid had any, any specifics to it, but Snow White, the story, specifically like mentions that she's a pale as fuck white girl. And then, but they're saying it's all woke, this and that, because the girl's not fully fucking pale white. And she looks white to me. I mean, not the features. I think you can tell she's mixed somehow. But it looks like they made her skin pale. Like, they fucking spray painted her almost white for the movie. So I don't get the whole woke movie thing, you know? I mean, I get the idea, but with the Disney thing, it's like, you know, they're just making remakes. They're trying to be diverse. If they were to make all white remakes, then it wouldn't be diverse and it'd be a fucking issue. If it's too diverse, it's a fucking issue. You know, then now next it's going to be, well, you know, there's all these Disney princesses. Where's the Disney princes, you know? Or it's going to be fucking like he mentioned Pinocchio being he's like, you know, he's not even a real fucking boy. He's wood. He's a wooden puppet. He's a trans puppet. And I was thinking, you know, another thought, you know, Bill being a fucking comedian, if you're gonna rag on a trans puppet, at least the puppet can say he can keep it hard longer than you can. The puppet can keep it hard longer than any of us. And the best part is, all he's got to do to make it better is lie. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if you as a single man and you're hooking up with a woman, or you're fucking, you know, you're trying to talk to a woman, trying to, you know, get a relationship going. Can you imagine if all you had to do was lie and you got harder and bigger? I mean, I guess you'd have to stop lying at some point, because, you know, there is a too big, from what I've been told, and, you know, from science class. But no, can you imagine that? Just, oh, does this dress make me look fat? No. You get a little bigger. Fucking girl looks at you like, are you lying? No. You starting to pitch a tent in your pants like, oh, this ain't working. Every relationship would be 100% honest on the male side. But yeah, man, if you're gonna bring fucking Pinocchio into it, and his immigrant dad, which, you know, that means he's not allowed to fucking taking away Pinocchio's birthright citizenship. Bill just took away Pinocchio's citizenship. You fucking conservative Bill. Yeah, fucking. And then he's gonna, what, are you gonna deport Pinocchio's the creator or dad? You know, I guess creator now. You know, you want to be politically correct. Either way, like I said, he keeps it harder, longer. The only thing you got to worry about might be a splinter. But if his dad's good enough, then he's packing. Pinocchio's packing. There's a sequel for you, Bill. Packing Pinocchio. Packing Pinocchio will poke you in your poke hole. Oh man, what a jackass. And I'm talking about me, not even Bill. So yeah, I actually got to react to his shit. Like I said, I'm gonna post this. This is gonna be my Thursday night, but Friday after Bill Burr. But it's Thursday night because fuck it, he did it. You know, late than early, so I'm gonna be late than early. We're following a schedule. He's following a schedule. If he's a professional, then so the fuck am I, right? We're all people here. We're all humans. He fucking gets sick just like the rest of us, except for he got sick for being a fucking ginger. I don't know why. But no. Lastly, he said he had a joke that he was building, and he almost slipped. We almost fucking got it out of him. You know, I don't know who was pulling on the strings there. You know, I don't know if he was getting ready for oh, and I messed the name up. It's not Anthony. It's his friend Andrew, the feminist. I'm saying the feminist until I know his last name, which I don't think I'll ever fucking know. But it's just, you know, it's just me pulling. It's me fucking barking up trees. You know, the whole idea is to bark up trees until I get hit in the head with a fucking coconut or something that comes out of the tree that I want to see. You know, like fucking a comedian, Bill. You know, I was actually thinking on that note. I was thinking, man, you know, if I really want to stir the pot, I should fucking bring Nia up. You know, start talking about Bill's wife, you know what I mean? But then I thought, well, fuck. For one, I'm not, you know, I don't consider myself sexist or racist, and nothing like that would be funny. You know, and that's not the attention I want, at least from Bill or Nia. You know, I mean, the attention as far as podcasts, I could give a shit. You fucking love me, you hate me. You know, this is just my therapy of getting my own bullshit off my chest and being able to fucking react to, one of my favorite comedians as he gets fucking geriatric. But no, I was thinking about, I was like, oh man, if I fucking start talking about Nia, oh yes, oh that'll fucking, whether she hears something and it's like, Bill, Bill, this random asshole's, talking about me, or whether it's Bill hears it or one of his friends or fucking, whatever. But I started thinking about it, and it's like, I don't know her personal, so I can't make any jokes. All I can make about, only jokes I can make are the things that, Bill has said, or the conversations that they've had in old podcasts, because I'm not going the rude route. But then I also thought, and here's the funny part, here's the whole point of it. So I get past, I'm like, okay, talk about Nia, that'll get his attention, that'll get it to where, I finally get to meet one of my comedic heroes, blah, blah, blah. I got past the ideas of, the bad ideas, the racism, sexism. I got past okay, I can't use old material that he used or that, they argued about or whatever. So I got to thinking, all right, well, what could I possibly do? And then I thought about it, and I thought, because I was thinking, you don't want to do it, not being scared of them, but, you don't want to offend somebody, I want to offend Bill, but I want to do it in a funny way, where he laughs at it, and he fucking knows I'm just razzing him, giving him a hard time, busting his bald balls. No, they ain't red, and they ain't blue, because you're not a liberal, so you got bald balls. It's Billy Bald Balls. But, no, so yeah, I'll fuck with him all day long, because, at the end of the day, hopefully he knows I'm joking, and I would assume the same with Nia, but the point is, I feel like between the two, if I had to get roasted by one of them, even if they knew me, or, well, that'd be even worse, but, even not knowing me, just roasting a fucking, like I said, a backdoor fucking small-time YouTube guy, I got to thinking about it, and I thought, I think Nia would probably roast me harder than Bill. And I don't even mean in a bad, like I said, not even in a mean way, but you do not want to fuck with a woman, and especially not a woman that can handle with a man like Bill. And she's not only put up with him, but she's fucking tamed him. Like that dog, the dog that Bill and they had to get rid of, because you just couldn't get the dog to be calm. It's like, that was Bill. Bill was Cleo. You're Cleo, Bill. And but she was the trainer that, or whatever you want to call it, trainer or owner, that calmed your ass down and tamed you. So if she can handle you and fucking give you shit right back at you in real time, I've heard it on your podcast in real time, then I'm not fucking going, that's one tree I'm not barking up. So, yeah, I'll mention Nia to try and get Bill's attention, but I'm not fucking, I'm not barking up that tree. I mean, like I said, if a light roast is fine, and I know she'd be light because, it's all love and fun, but God, can you imagine? That's like going up against a lawyer, like a career lawyer, like she's had made a career of dealing with the antagonist of every show or movie, like the bad guy, the asshole, the fucking wise guy, the fucking crack a joke. She's a professional at dealing with that. And here I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna mention her. Like, it's gonna fucking, like Bill's gonna be the one, that I gotta worry about. No, it'd be her that I'd have to worry about. And that's the funny part, is she doesn't even do stand-up or comedy. But, alright, yeah, so on that note, this is the Friday morning, but it's posted on Thursday night podcast. It's Joe, as you know. My intro's backwards. Last couple thoughts. Hockey, we only got about 10 to 12 games left. So if your team's in, hopefully they hold their spot. If not, get your ass on those points, because you only got a little bit left. And then one last thing. I was preparing for Bill to be late. I figured if he was late Monday, then he's definitely going to be fucking late today. So I thought he's going to be late. So I was preparing, as I did Monday. Monday night at least, as I prepared. I was getting ready for a no reaction to Bill, because I hadn't heard his shit yet. I was getting some notes in, and when I get up for work, it's dark out, and I came out, started the truck, and I'm sitting in the truck. Obviously I didn't just get out of the fucking bed and get in the car, but the point is, I'm sitting here in the car, and I'm like, oh man, I'm looking at a blank page, and it's Thursday morning. It's this morning. Yeah, so because I'm all fucked up because I usually do Fridays, but no, so yeah, it's Thursday morning, this morning, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, I'm looking at the blank page, I don't even have my own, I don't even have any stories of my own from the week, that I have stories from my life I could talk about for fucking hours, but to keep up with the times, I'm like, damn. So I'm like, if Bill doesn't post some good shit, which luckily I got a couple things out of him and he posted early. So I guess thank you, Bill. You fucking made up for Monday. You fucking son of a bitch. But no, so I'm sitting here and fucking out of nowhere on the radio. And this is the radio, and for context, it's the hip hop station. So, I'm not usually used to commercials that are, it's the commercials are made, or not made, but they're sent to the audience that you want them to be sent to. So hip hop station, last thing I expected, it was like this super scary sounding, it was for a scary movie. I don't remember the name. Yeah, it wasn't, it was, but it had the deep, real deep announcer voice, like the fucking Halloween, the I don't know, but I was sitting, that was my first note. That was my only note until I listened to Bill, was that I was sitting in the car. And yeah, we, where we live, there's a lot of woods, it's a small towny kind of area, so it's a lot of woods. So yeah, somebody could, fucking run up out of the woods up to the car or something, but no, I legitimately, grown man, mid-30s, got fucking scared from this commercial. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, man, I don't got shit to talk about. All I got is today to come up with everything and to make my notes and everything in order and fucking, not rehearse, but at least get a mental kind of, track of where I'm going to go from this to that. And fucking right in the middle of it, I'm like, oh my God. The fuck is this? I'm looking around and shit, and the fucking commercial's playing, and it's like, be careful, and blah, 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 and all the fucking scary movie commercial shit, and they're gonna, it's gonna kill you, it's gonna, fucking, all, whatever they were saying, and I'm just sitting there, heart starts going, and I'm like, dum, 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 the fucking heart's about to explode, and I'm like, holy shit, man, I actually got out of the truck and went back in the house for a minute, and it was like, I actually had to collect myself and think, I just got fucking, as a grown man, got scared sitting in the car because of the commercial. And that was my first note for this podcast for, storytelling or jokes or whatever. And it ends up being my last thing. But, yeah, on that, no advertisements. It's all me, free and me. That's how we be. Everybody have a good, safe Friday and weekend. Bill, feel better, you fucking cunt. And enjoy your Dingleberry, Burr play, you twinkle toes, and your white wig and your white fucking stockings, you colonial son of a bitch. Yeah, no, being sick sucks. But, yeah, to all the people out there listening, fucking, like I said, happy, have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. Go fuck yourselves. And Bill, go fuck yourself. Especially Nia. I'm not saying that. I wouldn't say that to Nia. Come on. All right. Go fuck yourselves. I'm out. See you Tuesday.